Hi, I'm Beth Wray and welcome to today's cookbook. You know when you have those kinds of foods that you love and you want your family to love too, so you have an excuse to make it all the time? Well, asparagus is that food for me. I absolutely love it. But I needed to find a recipe that incorporated it into something that my husband liked already. Well, as luck would have it, we just received this great cookbook called Dinner at Home by Jean Marie Brownson. And I was over the moon ecstatic when I found this recipe for asparagus and teriyaki steak fried rice. And this is how it went. I found everything we needed at the market. Let's get started. We're going to take our teriyaki sauce and mix it with some wasabi paste, or you can use powder. Beautiful. Once that's mixed in there, you're going to take an empty bowl. We're gonna make the eggs for our rice. So here we go, 2 eggs, a pinch of salt, and dark sesame oil. All right, so we have that all mixed up. We'll set that aside as well. Now, time for our steak. What you're going to do is you're going to cut this in 3-inch strips. Really, really thin, it's what makes it tender. So cut it against the grain. We'll start over here. And here's a great tip for you. We slightly freeze our steaks here at the Food Channel, and it makes them super easy to slice. Beautiful. Now, let's wok to the wok. To make sure that your wok is hot enough, after it's been on high heat for a few minutes, you take some water, you sprinkle it in there. When it evaporates on contact, we can go ahead and start. We will add 1 tablespoon about of our peanut oil and red onion. Fry this for just a couple of minutes. So at this point, we're going to add a pinch of salt and some sugar. And we're gonna caramelize the daylights out of these babies until they're beautiful and golden, which as you can see, they turn that way fairly quickly. We'll take our slotted spoon, take them out, and add them to our bowl. So, let's move on to layer 2. We'll do another tablespoon of our peanut oil, which is getting hot super fast. And now it's time for our shining asparagus. And we will add our peppers. And we'll stir fry these for a couple minutes until they're crisp tender, or however tender you like your vegetables to be. So now we're gonna add our garlic. Make sure you add this at the end of this because the garlic will brown super quick, so you only have to cook the garlic in there for about 30 seconds. All right, that looks good. All right, throw that in our bowl. Another tablespoon of peanut oil. Throw the steak in there. And for medium rare steak, which is what I'm wanting, you only cook it for 2-3 minutes max. Okay, that steak looks nice, medium rare. We'll throw that in our bowl. So this is the egg mixture we made earlier. A great addition to the rice, because you can't have stir fry without your eggs and your rice. Okay, those are pretty much done, but they'll keep cooking. So we're gonna go ahead and add our rice. And you're gonna stir fry this for a couple minutes until it gets nice and hot. Now we throw all of this in there together. Look at how beautiful that is. All right, remember the teriyaki and wasabi mixture that we had? It's time for that. All right, let's eat. Here it is in all of its beauty. If my husband doesn't like asparagus after this, I'm sending him to a taste therapist if they make those. The beautiful green asparagus in there, it's so pretty. With all that steak in there, it's a man's stir fry with the ladies' asparagus. There it is, beautiful. We're just gonna decorate a little bit with some fresh cilantro, and what fun that was. Beautiful. Cookbooks can be a great source of inspiration to get your picky eaters, young and old, to try new ingredients in an unintimidating, delicious way. Thank you for joining me on today's cookbook. I'm Beth Wray, and I'll see you next time at the bookshelf.